Not Toby. Pete, give the recap. All right, I think we're streaming now. Who are you?
Have we decided?
Professional stream.
That's right. So, uh, yeah. So, all right, here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our stream of D&D 5e Sword Coast Shenanigans, where we're running the uh, Dragon of Icespire Peak. And I'm the DM, the reluctant DM. And we've got with us um, our channel host, Michael, aka Zereft.
Hello.
Michael, which character are you playing today?
Oh yeah. I'm playing Vera, the Drow light cleric of Illustrati. Okay, we're good. Yeah, she's just trying to win people with her kinetics over to not have the
Because she's Drow.
yeah, because she's Drow. Yeah, sorry, doing three things at once.
All right, so if you're the Drow light cleric, we've also got with us Toby. Toby, you're playing.
So Tarquin Beaumont, human paladin. Oh, still not decided yet.
Okay. You better pick soon.
Yeah, I know. I've still got a bit of time, but I can't decide currently. But that's Toby's player, not Tarquin.
Yeah, you got 30. You got 3 hours to decide.
All right, I'll keep. Let me get my PHP.
Oh shit! We've also got Patrick. Patrick, tell us a bit about Parthen.
Hey guys, this is Pathrin's second game. He's a ranger rogue, level 1, half elf. He's kind of a lone wolf from the forest. He's a pretty good leader, but doesn't normally take initiative to be the leader. Happy-go-lucky guy, and your loyal trail companion.
All right. Also joining us, we have Nora. Nora's playing Danley. Tell us about Danley.
Danley's a water genasi monk, and I'm the sea and the shore. I joined this adventure, and I met everyone on my ship.
Okay, so giving a recap is Pete. Pete, tell us about your character and then give us a recap. I did get everybody right. Yeah. So Pete.
Yes. I am Lord Barian Dalathon, Sun Elf, Wizard, Noble. Last week, we went to help out the dwarves. The dwarves, Dalzan and Norbis, we greeted at what looked like a ruin of an ancient dwarven temple to god of greed. While we're there, we encountered some rather strange slimes, puddings, jams, something like that. They tried to eat us. Usually I eat jams, but they tried to eat us. And they nearly succeeded. But in the end, we were victorious against those jellies and safe within the cavern from the dragon that was overhead. We eventually came out to sunlight once again, safe and sound, only to be ambushed by some orcs. half orcs.
Works.
You can't quite tell the difference. They all look the same to me. But we were able to distract them with a chicken, not real chicken, imaginary chicken, but the sound of the chicken, and that was enough to get their attention away from us. Well, we picked them off one at a time. After that was finished, we went back home and claimed our goods, our reward for the adventure.
Yeah. So y'all are back in Phandalin. Um, and y'all were able to claim the reward for the trip. And y'all can go shopping if that's what y'all want to do. I think I heard somebody say they wanted to go shopping.
Yes, I have gone shopping. I bought some studded leather armor
Oh, okay, so
for my wizard.
you must have gone to where did you go?
I think I went to
You said we got 40 gold last time.
Barthen's Provisions.
It might have been Barthen's Provisions. Yeah, that's right. Let me check. Mm, nope, it would not have been Barthen's Provisions. You would have had to have. They have everything but weapons and armor.
The Sleeping Giant? No, that's an inn. Isn't it? No, it could be.
You went to the Lion Shield Coster and spoke to Lenine Greywind.
That's what a coster is. I should write that down in my notebook.
In fact, she didn't really. So she's just a merchant as well. But when she saw that, when she inquired about you, she wasn't. She didn't. When you walked in, it wasn't obvious that she had weapons and armor for sale. Um, but you seemed of the reputable type of person, and she'd heard that you'd already done a couple of quests for the town master. She went ahead and took you to a little back room where she had some gear.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, my lady. This is excellent gear. Aaron,
Hmm.
can I change out my cantrip, which I can't figure out how to use?
Which cantrip is that?
Booming Blade?
Oh, yeah.
I think I can give it ranged cantrip since I don't have a range attack right now.
Okay.
Well, weren't we supposed to go to the Miners Guild?
Um, I think
Drop
y'all
off.
went there, yeah, to take care of the swapping out some of the gems for just gold pieces, right?
Right.
Just getting some of the gems traded in. Let's make sure that man, I just closed the list of people.
We have one more quest, right? To go to the gnomes.
Miners Exchange. You find a female named Halia Thornton, and she trades you for some of those gems.
Right.
Okay, what was your question, Michael? Pete,
That was
sorry.
it. Do we? Well,
Sorry, Pete. I'm swapping y'all's names for some reason.
No, I was just saying. I think our next thing to do is see the gnomes.
That's right. So
I don't know if we're going to do that right away, but
that is the next quest on the board is the Nomengard quest. Um, and what as a matter of fact, so once y'all come back and take care of your business, Xana catches up with y'all. and she tells you that she's ready to um, go to Nomengard. She's come to come to terms with her misgivings about returning home, and thanks for giving her the space and the time to sort through those things. And sorry she couldn't go with you on this last quest, but she's already told the town master that y'all are going to be heading out to Nomengard straight
Right.
away. But there are other quests on the board that y'all are starting to see um, that are showing up. Or we'll talk about them probably.
Right.
But for now,
The Nomengard.
to Nomengard. Is there anybody else that needs to buy any stuff?
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah,
yet.
yeah. Yeah. I need to go to the Lion. What's it called? Lion Shield Coaster,
The Line Shield Coster?
Coaster. Yeah.
All right. And then Toby, what are you? You s-
Nothing for me.
So Sir Tarkin's good.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Like, Sir Tarquin doesn't need anything. He's got everything he needs.
Okay. And
Pathrin is all settled as well. So
okay.
I've updated my spell.
What'd you pick?
Chill, not touch. I had to change the name. Chill touch is terrible. It's a terrible name.
What was it that
Thank
they
you.
said on YouTube that it would probably better be called Lich Slap or something?
That's not right.
uh, anyways, I go to the Lion Shield Coaster. Vera opens the door, walks in. Does she get any strange looks from the people inside?
No, you've got about a human woman. She's probably middle age. Uh, she says, yeah. So you're the same place that Pete is. You went with Pete to the Line Shield Coster,
Right.
I don't know who this Pete person is,
right? So you went
but
with
I'm glad to have him with us.
yeah. So you went with Barry.
Very
Yeah.
deep in Neverwinter Wood.
She looks around at the weapons.
So you'll have to go to the back room with Barry.
Right. She goes to the back room. She's looking at the weapons, and she is looking for a rapier.
Sure.
All right.
She hands you a rapier.
And she kind of bounces it on two of her fingers. Try to get a feel for it. See if it's. She just goes, it's finely crafted as she bounces on two of her fingers. I'll take it. And she hands them the 25. Wait, is it going to be 25 gold or is it going to be more?
No, it's the standard PHB prices.
25 gold then.
Okay.
Hey guys, I feel like it might be better. No disrespect to our gnomish friend here. I feel it might be better to go to this Butterskull Ranch place. It seems like they're in dire immediate need, where the other missions are not.
Mm, sorry, I probably should not have revealed that one to you yet.
Okay, because it does say like go there, travel there with haste,
Yeah, it does. Sorry.
and it's just an attack.
It's
So
not
it,
a yeah,
it
sorry. No, it's not a I just wanted to make sure they were available on the board so that I could refer to them, but no.
it seems like it's something that needs to be done immediately. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, sorry about that. No. You're right, it does. It does. Now that I'm reading it, no. But no. um so yeah, so Xana says, so are we ready to head home? I mean head to Nomengard?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm ready as I ever will be.
Let's go.
All right.
Yes, lead the way. We will follow.
All right, let's see. Let me
Oh.
figure
Yeah,
out.
that's my...
Let's just do this. Copy.
Oh, are we all healed up from the trip?
Yeah, y'all had a long rest.
We're level 3, right?
Nope.
Tried.
Time
Tried
to get us killed.
my best.
I don't level y'all up until it seems like y'all were on the verge of dying. Oh wait, that did
Like
happen.
last week.
It doesn't count because last time doesn't count because Toby missed part of the session. So there.
God damn it.
Catherine really wants to be level 3. Oh, my roll didn't come through. Damn, I was making a persuasion check. Guess I should try a few rolls.
Just to make sure. So
Yeah, audio reset button.
um
I wish they'd just fix Discord. So what'd you buy, Vera, Michael?
I bought a rapier. Having a weapon that's more dex based would percent.
No, I'm all with you. I'm dex based myself. I think I'm using a short sword, which I think is dex finesse.
all right. So as y'all are approaching Nomengard, it's about let me go ahead and show y'all the map. Uh
For some reason, I'm getting that Evil Dead where his hand gets controlled by the undead or something. He has to chop it off.
I'm not sure if y'all can see this or if it's This kind of shows where Dwarven Excavation was, where Nomengard is. And Umber Till. So, let me switch back to
Oh, so
Nomengard.
I see now. Yeah.
And then I think the player's map, I think y'all have it accessible in the I don't know if it's a handout or what, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you've
sort
got map of the Sword Coast up there.
there you go. Yeah. So Xana tells y'all that y'all need to be careful once we enter Nomengard. Um, Nomengard is known for its wild magic. So if you are casting spells, just be careful.
Is this much like the Underdark?
I don't know. I've never been to the Underdark.
I know Vera understands, right, Vera?
I don't know what you talking about. I've never been to the Underdark.
Wow.
Vera's
Was
never
she
been
never?
to the Underdark?
Well, she was raised as a priestess to illustrate, so it'd be like even then it would be like cavern entrances and groves. That's where she probably was brought up. So yeah, she would have never seen the Underdark, fortunately.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to have to have. We're going to have a pilgrimage to the Underdark with you one day.
Hard pass from Pathran.
Huh?
You'll have to go without me, my friend.
Oh, hard pass. Okay, yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah.
I dare
Yeah.
not step into that foul darkness.
Yeah. Even Xana's kind of like that. Doesn't sound appealing.
Yeah, I've heard stories, so I'm gonna go with them.
The lights are quite beautiful in the Underdark.
They very
The
well
lights,
may
the
be,
muffins?
but the beasts that live there are relentless.
Oh yeah. Gotta be very careful where you put your foot.
So, Zana, when you say be careful, do you mean be ready to fight careful, or
Just any spells can have unexpected effects.
alright?
Okay, guys,
Like,
I'll wait up here.
like right here, or just closer to the village.
Say what again?
Right here or closer to the village.
Right here. What?
When we feel the wild magic.
Oh, but she's telling you this before while y'all are still way out, halfway to Nomengard. So now y'all are closer to town. She kind of says, "Okay, it's just right at the where this stream begins, is Nomengard. So into this, I don't know what the word is. This gap here.
So I'm
Sounds
going
okay.
up into like a cavern, like subterranean, or is this
Yeah,
like
there's
a
caves. There's caves into the mountainside. Let me just check something real quick. And as y'all are getting closer, y'all can hear it sounds like a waterfall.
I think there's a waterfall up ahead, guys.
So
Can I make a survival check to look for tracks or footprints in the bank of the river?
Sure. Okay, 14. So it looks like there's a heavy. I shouldn't say heavy traffic. There is traffic, and it looks like it's mostly gnomes coming in and out of the area. Probably just all gnomes actually.
Looking down at the mud here, I'm seeing mostly gnome traffic, so I think we should be all right.
Let's see.
So are these the villages over here?
Yeah, um so Xana says we can what are we looking at here? I'm gonna say there's a boat over here. And she says it's probably easier for us to enter over here. That's really the main entrance, but we can take a boat right here that's off of the bank. We usually use these boats to get to the Mushroom Islands.
So is the river like 10 feet across, basically?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You can jump it.
So Xana just takes a boat and she kind of ferries y'all across.
All right.
So I was thinking, if you had rope trick, right,
Hmm.
and like a really long rope, and you cast rope trick, you could use the rope to swing across the river, right?
I thought rope trick only.
It puts the rope up in the air and makes an interdimensional space above it, right?
Right, but then how do you get the rope to move?
You just grab onto it and you swing, right? You're supposed to climb up the rope into the interdimensional space, right?
Hmm.
But since it's just a rope hanging from the air, you now have like a swing, right?
I guess.
That you can put anywhere.
So, anyways, we're going to the front
That's
entrance.
So yeah, Xana says let's go up through here. Let's work our way up.
Right.
We didn't see any dragons on our way over, do we?
Oh, that's a damn good question.
Did you ask?
Also, does Xana appear to be like a skilled adventurer who could handle herself in combat, or is she just like a commoner?
She seems fairly skilled. Not Probably not super skilled, but fairly skilled. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. No, you don't see a dragon. She says, something smells good. They might be cooking right now. Let's go check out the kitchen.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna regret these words?
Smells like gnome. I think there was a double entendre there or something. Double entendre? Is that the right word?
Possibly.
Yes. Smells like gnome.
So she leads y'all to this room here,
Uh-huh.
which is the appears to be decked out like a dining room. And let me back up just so that y'all hear the description of so that roaring waterfall we talked about creates a cloud of mist as it plunges into a shallow pool of water within which rise two small islands covered with 2 foot tall red, green, and purple mushrooms. Several cave openings overlook the pool from rocky ledges 20, 30 feet above. The mountain blocks any sunlight from reaching this place. Um, and Within this room, you see a bunch of several dining tables and chairs sized for small folk. Uh, there's also a stout wooden cabinet against the east wall. And she's okay. Well, they're not eating yet. They're probably still in the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen.
While Barian isn't looking, I like to cast light on his cloak.
That's gonna be a. What are the rules for light? Say?
A, a cantrip that basically.
No, I mean, but there's rules on it specifically about if you're trying to cast it on an unwilling.
Oh, but an object no longer sheds a bright light. Light can be clarity. Light.
I never said I was unwilling.
Dexterity saving throw. You gotta beat a 12 with Dex. If it's unwilling.
Why, thank you, Vera. I love this. This makes my cloak look so pretty.
And does anything happen?
No.
Okay.
All my cloak clothes.
She says this way, y'all. And so she stands at the door, and she kind of you can tell she's got a little bit of nervousness. She opens the door, hesitation before she opens the door, and she go ahead and opens it, and inside you see a bunch of gnomes busy working around. Um, she comes in, hi everybody, I'm back home. Um, Over here you see
And
somebody stoking the fire of a hot iron stove. Somebody over here is um, using a complicated press-like contraption to squeeze oil out of a big red mushroom and filter the liquid into oil flasks. Um, Somebody over here is standing on a low table using a mechanical rolling pin contraption to knead some green dough. The severed caps of several big green mushrooms are set around her. Um, Over here, you see somebody forming the dough into loaves of bread. Uh, he seems to be carefully shaping each loaf like a master sculptor. And over here, you see somebody teetering on a stool as she's stuffing a big purple mushroom into a barrel. And she's like, "Oh, it smells great in here." They all kind of stop, turn, look at her. They're like, "Xana, you're back." Look, everybody, Princess Xana's back. And she was like, no.
No, no.
And she just kind of like, ugh. And she just kind of shrugs it off. And so everybody kind of comes to greet her. You see everybody kind of huddling around her, hugs everywhere. Everybody's like, welcome back. How were your travels? Did you make any friends? Everybody's just peppering her with questions. Um, you
I join in.
start joining.
Hugs.
She's like, oh, okay, Lord Barry.
Okay.
Kind of like
Oh,
did not
I thought this
expect
was a gnomish tradition.
that, but okay. They're like, oh,
Do not
big person.
do not all gnomes hug when they first meet each other?
Not really, and we haven't met
Oh,
each other for the first time. I mean, we're not doing that right now.
oh, sorry. My bad. These customs of yours are really strange.
Not as strange as some elves I've met. She says, everybody, this is Barry, or Lord Barry,
Oh,
I should say.
Lord Barry of the Sun Elf clan.
And she kind of calls out, come on, everybody else. Don't be waiting out there in the hallway. Come in and meet everybody.
To go for.
Hello, everybody. My name is Pathran, and I'm very humbled to be welcomed into your home. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I am Danley. Nice to meet you.
Everybody's like,
Don't
oh,
be,
wow. More people. More big. Somebody starts whispering, uh-oh, we might not have enough bread for everybody.
don't be shy, Barry. You can come in too.
Vera slowly walks in.
And she says, and back here is the nicest drow that I've ever met, Vera. She was really kind to me. Helped calm me down when I was nervous in my travels.
She just goes, hi.
Uh, and she says, oh, Danley, you've got to try some of this purple wine that we make.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And they're like, no, not that one, not that one. That one hasn't fermented yet. And then they bring you like another barrel. They're
Grape
like,
juice.
here, drink some of this.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, it is very, very, it has a very pleasant taste to my palate. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it does have a few earthy overtones to it, but yeah, by and large. They start pulling out glasses, pouring some of that purple wine for everybody, and then they're like, here's to Princess Xana and her return home from her long trip. And everybody gives a toast to Princess Xana.
Princess
Cheers.
Anna.
Princess Anna.
For the princess. And I'll fake taking a sip. I'm not going to actually drink while I'm still technically on duty.
Okay. So, so then,
the Princess Stella.
so Xana says, guys, y'all go on. I know y'all have got some stuff to do, but it looks like I need to help them out here before we have dinner. So y'all go ahead and explore every place and do what y'all need to do. And
Well, what's our job to talk to them or
um,
ask them for help about fighting a dragon?
yeah, yeah. So she
Okay.
says, yeah, they can help you. I'm just gonna be here.
Like, wouldn't the person we usually talk to about fighting a dragon be Princess Anna?
No, that would be the king.
Oh, the king. Okay.
Um, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. I'll catch up later. We'll see y'all at dinner. You kind of see her kind of slink to the
Well,
back.
we're not going to upset anyone if we just go slinking around this place.
Um, she she says, "No, you're okay. Just tell him that you're here with me."
Sounds great. I like these gnomes.
Um, so where do y'all want to go now?
Question: how drunk is Varian?
You only had a little bit to drink.
Oh, so he can walk.
Yeah.
Like, it's a sip or a small glass. You're not going to be floored by that, even with a con of like -2.
I'm just a little tipsy.
You're just what?
Just a little tipsy.
Yeah.
I'll sort of gesture for everyone else to leave the kitchen and
So
put my glass down on the side.
so they tell you so Xana says look for either Fibblestib or Dabbledop.
Say those names again.
She says either check with Fibblestib or maybe Dabbledop.
Place that was leveled off. Okay.
She says either of them can probably help with Phandalin quest with your assignment from Phandalin.
Yeah, no problem. Maybe we should split up to make our search go faster.
Yes, because
Um,
splitting the party is recommended.
Maybe in well
and then all of a sudden
sometime.
somebody goes to Xana. Uh, Xana. They kind of lean over and whisper to her. And suddenly Xana's glass falls out of her hand and shatters. And
What's
she
wrong?
says, um, she says, "How long have they been missing?" They kind of are like, "I'm sorry, princess. It's been a couple of days now." And she's like, "Guys, y'all might want to stick together and be careful because it sounds like some people have gone missing lately, and nobody knows what's going on." And then they lean over again, and she says, "And My father's locked himself up in his room. Yeah, just go find Fibblestib or Dabbledob. Um, I'm gonna stay here and just kind of figure out what I need to do. Kind of see her take a serious tone as she kind of takes a deep breath and sits down, and they all start all the other gnomes start going around and consoling her.
Now I jump in and say, "Y'all hear, mates? Xana just said, stick together."
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Lead on.
Thank you, Xana. We'll let you catch up with your mates.
So who's going to take point?
I'll take
Alright.
point because Barian is too drunk to take point.
I am just fine for taking point. I am not drunk.
You don't have your senses. You're gonna cause let's run into somebody else. It's gonna be a disaster, and you just can't take point. You're just not in shape. I'll be the designated point person.
Designated point person.
All right.
As Lord Barry takes point.
So then, Lord Barry, you kind of find your way curving around through here.
You guys coming?
Yeah, I'm just gonna tap Vera on the shoulder and go, he's off. And I'm gonna follow behind.
Patherin typically falls in the rear.
All right.
Either I'm seeing two or this path splits here, guys.
So it kind of seems
It
to be
splits.
opening to this area over here. You see like this huge empty room, and inside are a couple of alcoves. You see like these huge, or they're not huge, but they're large gnomous contraptions.
But there's no one in there, right?
No, it's these contraptions that look like a crab with a barrel uh, for the body and metal legs. They're
I just
parked.
carry on downstairs. I'm like, we're looking for someone. Doesn't look like he's in there.
I'm just making sure Barry doesn't get himself in trouble.
Okay.
Come on, you lot.
Yeah, everyone else is like, why me?
All right.
I think I'm seeing double again.
No, it's just a turn.
Oh, right. Yes, I see now.
All right. So Lord Barry, as you kind of approach, you see what kind of looks like this weird turret,
Turret.
and kind of spins and turns, and then as you get closer and the light from your cloak kind of shines on it, all of a sudden it swivels to face you, and this huge bolt comes firing out at it out of it towards you.
Ah!
Does a 20 hit you?
Princess Anna! Princess Anna! Princess Anna! Does it what hit me?
Does a 12 hit you? Sorry.
No. 12 does
No.
not hit me.
but it will bounce off me instead.
All right.
Pete, swap places.
Well, hold on. That's you're not your move yet. We're gonna enter initiative now.
No, but that's my reaction.
Is to switch
I can
places.
swap places with him to take the hit.
Okay. All right.
But would that make you hit by the attack?
Yes, but it bounces off because my AC is higher.
Okay.
Yeah, because it says when they're hit by an attack roll, I'm
Oh,
assuming
you
the
weren't
attack
hit, were you?
I was not hit, no.
Oh, okay. Swap back then. Never mind. It doesn't work.
All right. I'm just gonna use Xana's as initiative.
I think that only works if you're hit, right?
Yeah, you've got to actually take the hit first, and then I can swap places and take the hit instead.
And I'm not sure, but the way I'm reading it, I kind of feel like if
If it hits you, it hits me regardless of AC.
yeah, regardless of your armor class, yeah.
Okay. So it's everybody's initiative. Let's. All right. So Factores go first. So she's gonna shoot again at, I guess the person up front is Lord Barry. That's a crit.
Oh, yeah. I'll tank that with Vigilant Guardian because that's going to hit him.
Okay.
So, yeah. Boop. I just
Alright.
pull Barry back, throw up my shield, but it's just going to go straight through it.
And that's 15 points of damage for you.
Oh, fuck.
And Tarkin, as you swap with Lord Barry, you see the bolt coming right towards you. You kind of see the crazed look of this gnome. She doesn't seem to have all of her mental faculties as she's firing at you. Danley, you're up. You saw a couple of crossbow bolts go whizzing, or one crossbow bolt go whizzing by, and then you saw Sir Tarquin suddenly swap with Lord Barry and take a crossbow bolt to the chest. How
Right
bad
to the heart.
is that? Pretty good, bad? How many you have left?
Who, what?
How many points do you have left?
5.
Okay.
Who took it to the chest?
Me.
Sir Tarquin.
Oh, oh.
So you see
One
this crazed gnome on like a swiveling platform shooting crossbows. Like a crossbow turret. You kind of hear her mumble something like, "Crest no one!" as she's firing. Strangers!
Now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Well, I'm way. I'm just. Hmm. So okay. Who's in front of me?
I am.
And then me in front of him.
Are you badly hurt?
Yeah. That looked like it stung.
So I'm gonna dart him.
Okay. 13. Let's see. And for 5 piercing. So it actually hits the turret, and the turret it seems to damage one of the crossbow turrets, but not completely destroying it. So the
Did it make it stop though? Anyway?
Nope.
No, it's still going.
So are you gonna stay where you are back there, or are you gonna squeeze past everybody? I think you have the movement to move past them if you want.
Yeah. It would cost you 20 feet to get in front of me.
But she's got like 40 feet of movement or something. So
Yeah, because monk nonsense.
are you just gonna stay
She
where
kind
you're
of
at?
just bounces off the walls.
Mm,
So
What's going on?
point. One key point.
yeah, if you take the attack action,
I'll dart it. Can I do the one key and just dart him again?
well, the key would only allow you to either dodge,
Unarmed
disengage,
strikes.
or do unarmed strike. Yeah, which would still require you to move, so you can't just use it to throw more darts.
Okay, so I'll move forward
Okay.
and I
Though,
will.
though you might be able to use offhand with the dart.
Well,
No.
that would take her bonus action, and that would not allow her to use key points anyways.
Yes.
But throwing a dart offhand would require you to be two wielding when you start.
And I'm just going to stick my staff in there and try to interrupt it or.
Well, so you already threw the dart, so you'd have to burn a key point and to do an unarmed strike, not a staff.
Two
Oh.
unarmed strikes.
She can do one unarmed strike without burning key point.
Yeah. You can either do one for free or two for a key point.
Can she? I thought that she could only do that if she used a monk weapon.
Yeah, but a dart is a monk weapon.
No,
Yes.
only melee weapons are monk weapons.
Not true, because short bow counts.
Nope,
I believe.
it's not a monk weapon. They have proficiency, but it's not a monk weapon.
I thought darts were monk weapons, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Nope.
I thought darts were like specifically a monk weapon.
They are not.
DM's ruling. Let's move on.
When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, right?
Yeah, which she made an attack with the dart.
At the top it says monk weapons, which are short swords and any simple melee weapons that don't have the two-handed or heavy property.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't include range weapons.
Dart is a simple weapon.
Yes, but it's not a simple melee weapon.
Yeah, it's
Oh
specifically
yeah,
said
it's a
simple
ranged.
melee.
Sorry, yeah.
So, like a throwing axe might work.
A throwing axe or a javelin or a throwing hammer or a spear or a thrown spear would work.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's super weird, but anywho.
Because a dart is technically a thrown weapon.
Yeah. And so why couldn't I?
Yeah, but it's not a melee weapon. The rules are specifically for
I
simple
know.
melee weapons. So,
Guys, let's move on. The DM ruled.
Yep. That's just weird.
I'll try to stick my foot in there. See
Yeah,
if I can stop it.
I think she can. So wait, does the rule say she can do a bonus action? No, because it's only when you use an unarmed strike or a monk weapon. So
No,
no.
wait, hang on. No, apologies. Rereading it, it says which are short swords and any simple. Oh yeah, melee weapon. Sorry, I'm being a derp.
Yeah.
But I believe as long as you make an attack, you can make a bonus action an armed strike. Oh no, because it has to be a monk weapon. So
Yep.
yeah, no.
So yeah, she can't do. I think that's all you can do. But you might want to step out of the
You
way.
could dodge.
Yeah, you could
Key
take the
point and
dodge,
take the dodge,
but she may not want to at this point.
or negate the movement, since we were expecting follow-up attacks.
I'll move to the side.
Okay. All right, Sir Tarkin.
I'm question. Can I get a proper description of what this crossbow contraption is? Is it like multiple crossbows or just one crossbow on like a turntable?
It's actually multiple crossbows.
You see those things
And
on
she's
around?
and
Those are
she's
crossbows.
so she's actually inside a swiveling uh,
Mechanism of some.
mechanism. Yeah, that
Ah,
allows
okay.
her to
So it's
fire.
like a big old barrel with a crossbow facing each cardinal direction.
Yeah, and right now she's completely protected by it. So
All right.
the damage that Danley did with the dart was to the
Crossbow.
Construction, not
construction,
the gnome.
not the gnome. Yes.
All right. I'm just going to move up, shove my shield right where the sort of firing window is on it, and just shout, we're with Xana. Hold fire.
Give me a persuasion roll. Um, she hesitates and she says, "The princess? How do you know
Yes,
her?"
we traveled with her here. She's in the kitchen.
So, um, she she kind of hesitates for a bit, and then all of a sudden you see her like pull a lever, and then the all of the crossbows disengage or kind of go limp, and you see her step out of the turret, and she says, "She's in the kitchen, huh?"
Yeah, go check.
And she says, "All right, I will. But y'all be careful. She needs to be warned." And she takes off running.
I'm just going to lead against the wall and start coughing up blood, considering I've got a crossbow bolt through my chest.
Yeah, would have one-shotted our caster.
Yep.
And Vera comes up to Sir Tarkin. Just goes, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'll be all right. Just got to walk it off.
I pat him on the back. Nice save.
You owe me one.
So now where y'all heading? And who's leading the way?
So it's a crossbow bolt that's in Sir Tarkin's chest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to like pull it out and give him a heal if we can.
I got it. And I'm just going to yank it out and dump 5 points of lay on hands on myself.
All right.
I just imagine he's like pushing the blood back in the hole.
Oh, pretty much. He's just pushing a couple of fingers in through the gap in his armor and just poking things. But there's like a light coming off his fingers as he does it.
Oh wait, that's not supposed to be there. I gotta fix that.
Let's go down a bit to the left.
Catherine's gonna go ahead and draw his bow and say, "Guys, I'm thinking we should arm ourselves."
I think it was just one mad gnome, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to be ready.
I'm always ready. Now, which way was it again? I'm confused now. This way, maybe. I got a little dizzy there in that room.
I could just picture Barry and just going, "Oh, that was an awful experience. I feel like I need to be more careful." And Sir Tarquin go, "You need to be more careful."
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I should tank that.
All right, so y'all are gonna head south. Yeah, you kind of see it's kind of just a cliff down there.
That looks like the same room we just came from. I found the water room with mushrooms.
That's the river where we came in.
Oh, I thought that was the toilet.
Where to, right or down?
Left?
Left is where we came from. I'm just going to
East
shove
or
him
south?
right.
East or south?
East. I was thinking which way my character's facing.
All right, so this kind of leads into this huge cavernous room.
Does it look like a throne room?
No, it looks like there's some barrels in here.
Oh, not interested. I'm still looking for the king.
Oh, you're looking for the king. You're looking for trouble. Okay. Bear's just
Well,
We're looking
we're
for
sent here to find the king, right?
Dabbledob. The king is upstairs, she said. He locked himself upstairs in his room, and the stairs was in the kitchen, I think.
Oh,
We're
one of the
looking for
stairs.
Fiddle
Fi-
Dip and Dabbledop.
Dabbledob. Yeah, Fiddlestiff and Dabbledob. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, y'all did notice that this room seems to have those barrels and stuff in there. Probably barrels of wine. Not sure.
I'm not sure if I should be touching any more of that stuff.
Wine.
Hmm.
Would you prefer some of my rum?
Sir Tarquin, can you point her to the south?
So what?
This way, away from the wine. We
Yeah,
don't need drunk pirates today.
nothing to see in there. I think the archer nearly fell over.
He likes
He was
the
looking a little
mushroom.
tipsy there for a moment.
I saw that.
Um,
Hey, how'd you get in front of me, Vera?
You're drunk. You don't know what you're doing.
I feel like I've been doing a decent job.
And who was like bleeding the ground because of you? Oh,
so let's see. You hear somebody call out in Gnomish. Does anybody speak Gnomish?
No.
Oh.
Good question. Yes, I do.
You hear somebody call out, "Who goes there?"
I respond in Gnomish. Lord Barry and his band of adventurers looking for Deedle Dop and Doodle Doop and sent by Princess
Zana.
Zana. Thank you. Thank you, Vera.
Oh, they're like, um, give me a persuasion roll.
I'll give him cast guidance on it.
Nope, you had to have said that before he started to yapping.
17,
17. Um,
which is awfully high for me considering I only have one on my
yep, it is. But that's
charisma.
okay because that was plenty. They say, "You're not a shapeshifter, are you?" The other one kind of calls out. Seems I mean, the one who called out, who goes there, kind of seems to believe you, but the other ones, Sizzle hasn't quite lowered their crossbow, and they're like,
so
"You're not
so
a
I
shapeshifter, are
respond.
you?" You hear them
If I
say,
was a
call out in common.
shapeshifter, wouldn't I look like a gnome? I am a sun elf. Have you been seeing shapeshifters around?
She says, "That makes too much sense." And then she raises her crossbow to fire.
Too much sense.
And then Pog's like, "Oh, come on." And she's like, "Fine." She puts her crossbow down. She's like, "Look, we have orders to attack shapeshifters on sight, okay?"
How many shapeshifters are down here? How do I know you're not a shapeshifter?
She turns to the other one. "Can I shoot him now?"
you do you need us to hunt shapeshifters for you?
"Yes, that would be good."
How how do I tell what's a shapeshifter and what's a gnome?
A gnome will eat mushroom bread. A shapeshifter will eat you.
So should I carry a stick with mushroom bread on front of it? Me?
No, but if you want to go fetch me one, I'd appreciate it. The other one's like,
I,
"Yeah, bread does sound good. Is it dinner time yet?"
I go to Vera. Vera, you want to fetch these in common? You want to fetch these fine gentlemen some mushroom bread?
Sure, why not?
Um, this one fires a crossbow bolt at your head, about
Hey,
10 feet over your head.
I'm getting you bread.
I'm a she, not a he.
Oh, sorry.
He's like,
Hard
yeah,
tell.
she's a she. I'm a he. The other one says.
Hard tell. I don't really know biology very well.
And then this one says, so what
We're
are y'all
getting you
doing
bread
here?
right now.
Who are y'all looking for, anyways?
Fizzle, Sip, and Dabbledop.
Oh, why didn't y'all just say so?
I did.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
was when you were a shapeshifter. Now that we know that you're not, they're like, just go this way, cross the bridge, and go look for Fibblestib and Dabbledop on the other side of the bridge.
Shouldn't we go back and get some bread for you?
Pog's like, it's almost dinner time. Fine. No, we'll just wait.
Maybe we should get some bread anyways, just in case we run into more shape shifters.
Well, aren't y'all invited for dinner?
Maybe, but we want to know. We want to know if shapeshifters going to eat us or not. We want to offer them bread before they eat us,
Hmm.
so we know if they're shapeshifters or gnomes.
Just pushes Barry him forward. Let's just go get Fizzle, Sip, and Dazzledop.
Pog's just
Okay.
like, Pog's just like, damn it. And he reaches into like a little sack. He tosses a piece of bread at Lord Barry.
Oh,
Here.
thank you,
And
sir.
and Ula's like, "Hey, I didn't know you had that. Oh, I was keeping it for later. I could have eaten that. I told you I was hungry. Sorry. I forgot I had it."
Dinner soon. Lord Barry sort of yells back, "Dinner soon!"
And then he
Yeah.
takes off running.
No.
And he takes off. What is this contraption?
It's a bridge.
You've never
Looks
seen a
very
bridge before?
unstable.
It's about 60 feet waterfall, and
As
you're about 20 feet above the water.
very, very carefully holding on to the handrails as tight as he can.
It is slippery, so
Tries
yeah,
to
you
walk
do need
across
to hold
the
on. Yes.
Oops.
Is everybody else gonna cross?
Does he get disadvantaged due to being tipsy?
No,
Do we have
Okay.
to cross this bridge again on the way back?
probably.
Hold
Can
on.
I press to digitate the bridge
For what?
to make it less slippery?
That would take you about
Hours.
an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Vero will cross the bridge holding on the railings tightly and get over to the other side.
I'm just going to stride across.
All right. All right. So there's mist everywhere. So it's kind of, this whole area is kind of lightly obscured. Does everybody cross the bridge?
Not yet. Here I go. I'm gonna cross the bridge.
All right. All right. So you hear all of a sudden, Lord Barry, you hear something like a and these
What the
huge
hell?
turnstile blade comes spinning, is spinning, and it dang near slices you apart. It looks like turnstiles fitted with stacks of long, sharp blades spaced 1 foot apart. So you almost got shredded,
What the
Barry.
hell?
They do love their spinning contraptions, don't they?
I'm like, we need to go back and scold those guys for not telling us about these spinning contraptions.
Yeah, it kind of seems like they want us to spring some of these traps.
Indeed.
So I am going to look around on this side, see if I can maybe find a way to disarm this trap.
Sure, give me a perception roll.
Oh, perception. Yeah, no.
Oh, was that your investigation? Was that what that
Yeah,
was supposed to
I'll
be?
give you my investigation for it. But if you want to give me
No, that's
perception,
fine. Uh,
How high off the ground? How low to the
so right
ground?
here. Oh, sorry. Say that again.
Oh, I was just as he did his perception.
So,
How high? How high? How low are those blades?
oh, they're like turnstiles. So it's all the way to the ceiling and the floor, and then the blades are spaced 1 foot apart.
So there's it's like a pole with a bunch of blades.
Yeah, one of them's this one's spinning counterclockwise and this one's spinning clockwise. So, Lord Barry, what you spot over here looks like a brass lever, and it's in the down position.
um, I'm trying to think. Maybe I can call over, guys. See if someone over there will disarm this trap.
Good
What do you
idea.
guys think?
Yes. Good idea.
I think that's the best idea.
Okay, so I call over in Gnomish. Fizzledib, Dabbledob, uh, can I get anyone to turn off this trap? Princess Xana sent us over to tell you that dinner is almost ready and other things. Any response?
No.
No response.
It seems like your voice is quite muffled from the waterfall, the rushing, loud waterfall.
You said they were about a foot apart, or
Yeah.
how far off the ground are those blades?
Yeah, they're all over. They're the full length of the ceiling and the floor.
Yes, but how far off the ground? Are they like touching the ground, or are they?
No, I'll say they start 1 foot off the ground.
Okay. So I could maybe summon a familiar to crawl underneath it.
Sure.
But that will take some time, I believe.
Or we could just head through the other way.
You think
Actually, I
that
might
if
not.
you looking at it, it looks like you might be able to get past it, but
If we're really fast or something.
actually no, actually probably not. you're gonna get hurt one way or another if you try to cross while they're moving.
Question: how stable do they look?
They look pretty stable.
Do we try to jam them? Rock or
That's what
something?
I was thinking. Oh, there was another doorway in that room with the two gnomes.
How hefty is the lever?
Not even a pound of weight probably to move it. If only
If I
somebody
pin
took.
an arrow off of it, would it be able to switch?
No.
What if we threw a rope and tried to lasso it?
Gonna get chopped by the blades.
Yep.
And you said there's some lever over here on the other side that can turn them off?
Yeah, it's a very
Can somebody
small.
shoot an arrow or
Yeah,
something
that's
to?
what he was just asking, but nope.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay.
It's in the down position, so knocking it upwards would be a trick shot and a half because he'd have to be like lying down.
What about your prestidigitation spell?
What's that?
What about the prestidigitation spell? It can move small objects on under a pound or something like that, right?
I think you're thinking
That's
mage.
mage hand.
Yeah. And I don't have mage hand, so do I think like that a rat might be able to move it?
Possibly, maybe not. Maybe not a rat.
Ferret?
Maybe a ferret. Yeah.
I don't think ferret's on my list.
Even a
Maybe we need to
squirrel?
find another way around.
Well, yeah, there's two other directions we could go in the previous room.
Well, let's go back and talk to these gnomes.
Yeah,
Alright.
maybe they'll have a suggestion.
Are we all going back?
Who goes there? You hear them call out.
It's just us
It's
again.
just us again. Do you know that there are spinning blades blocking our pathway on the other side of that bridge?
Oh yeah, but there's a lever.
Yeah, we can't get to it.
Yeah, you just mage hand it, silly.
What? We don't have that spell. Would you be able to do it for us?
We're on duty. We can't leave our post. Not until dinner time, anyways.
Oh, and Flibby and Blibbledorp are that way for sure. Like, you know they're that way.
Yeah.
Do you want us to take your post while you mage hand it?
You still got that loaf of bread? Ula says.
Yes, I do.
Sure.
Trade? Crazies?
Sure. She disappears.
I'm on guard.
She comes around over here. She takes the bread from you. She says, just follow that back all the way around. It wraps around.
Hi, what was the guy's name again?
Pog?
Hi, Pog. I'm Lord Barry. Good to be doing watch with you today.
He's like, keep a lookout. Quit trying to distract me.
Yeah, it's all drill sergeant.
And then Ula
What are
disappears.
you looking at, Maggie? Stay focused on your task. Your task is to watch.
So Pog says, wait a minute. So do y'all leave with Ula?
Yeah, I'll head over
Yeah.
that way. Make sure she actually opens it.
Yeah, I'll head over that way as well.
Danley and Parthen, are y'all going with them?
I will not leave Lord Barry unattended. He's tipsy.
Okay, so you'll stay with Lowberry. I'll go ahead and go with the guys.
Okay. So Ula's guides y'all over here. So then Pog says, so tell me again about your plan with that bread. How are you going to find the shapeshifter?
Well, I figure if the shapeshifter likes to eat people, I offered the bread. If it tries to eat me instead of the bread, it's a shapeshifter. If it tries to eat the bread, it's a gnome. And that way I can tell whether it's a gnome or a shapeshifter.
Makes sense. Makes sense. But we gave you the bread,
Yes.
and you didn't eat it.
Yes, because
Ah!
I was
Roll
saving
for initiative.
for the shapeshifter.
Roll for initiative. Before you can even answer, he answers his own question by realizing, you must be the shapeshifter. You didn't eat the bread.
Is this everyone roll or
Nope, just
just
Patherin,
group
Lord
over
Barry, and Pog.
Go fail on my behalf.
Hold on, I can't find. Let's see. Come on. All right. All right. So he's going to. Okay. Descending. So Lord Barry, he screams and he pulls out his spear, like he's ready to stab you.
Quickly eat some of the bread.
I already gave it away.
All right. So charm person. So what is it? Oh, what's the DC on that?
13. It is actually
Wisdom.
does do charms work on gnomes?
They have advantage.
Ew.
And Lord Barry, you're now Lord Blueberry because your skin just turned a vibrant shade of blue.
Nice. This is new. What color is this? Blue?
Oh my gosh, she's probably gonna be screaming, I knew you were a shapeshifter.
And now you're trying to charm me to where you'll just swallow me whole. Damn
No,
it.
I tried to charm you so you wouldn't swing your axe at me.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
All right. Well, he tried poking you with his spear.
Actually, maybe it does now. Frankly. Yes, it does now. Sorry. My armor class went down by 1 because I'm not using major armor anymore.
Okay, you take
Ow. Stop poking me with that. How am I supposed to keep guard when you keep poking me?
You, by your own logic, you're a shapeshifter.
This is just because I cast a spell. Do shapeshifters cast spells?
Shapeshifters turn blue, and your spell didn't work.
Yes. Turning blue is because of this damn underdark spell stuff.
That's exactly what a shapeshifter would say.
You should know that.
Patherin?
I can vouch for Lord Barry that he's not a shapeshifter. Put your spear down.
I need a persuasion check from you.
Was that all I need to do is persuasion?
He
Burn a spell slot for that shit?
he's he's like, so you calm him down, and he's like, but you said shapeshifters wouldn't eat the bread. He lowers his spear.
We will eat the.
He's
Give
like,
us some bread.
why would you
friend."
say that and then not eat the bread if you weren't a shapeshifter?
He was
You
drinking
have
the
to have
wine.
bread.
He was drinking the wine. That's why he said that. He's drunk.
Do you have any more bread?
I gave you my bread. Just wait for dinner, dude.
I gave bread to your friend. Them keeping guard for. How am I supposed to eat the bread and give the bread at the same time?
Well, you just gave the bread to Ula.
Yeah, if I didn't give the bread to Ula, Ula wouldn't have flicked that switch for that damn trap you guys made.
You don't make any sense. But then again, you are very tall.
Maybe I should get my friend over here to get us more bread. I'm kind of getting hungry.
So, meanwhile, Ula, she stops right here. She makes her way over. She stops, takes a bite out of the bread. She waves her hand.
What?
And she's like, oh. She finishes chewing. Sorry. I guess I should have cast the spell before I took a bite of the bread. And then she gives
Probably a
off
good idea if you need to speak clearly.
Okay, now my throat's parched. You got anything to drink? This bread
Sure.
that Pog gave me is kind of dry.
Yeah, I'll hand it my water skin.
Thanks. She takes a sip. Yeah, here, hold this bread for me. She hands you the bread.
I'll hold it.
Hands you back the water skin.
Thank you. I'll take a
She
swig.
gives a little spell. She twiddles her fingers, and the lever goes up, and the blade stops spinning. And she's like, "See, silly? It's easy as that. I'll take that bread back, please.
Here you go.
Thank
I'll
you."
hand it back. Yeah, not the kind of magic in my wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyways, be careful. Watch for shapeshifters. And she goes running back to her post. And she's like, "Ah! Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, the coast is clear. Y'all can go through the blades. They're not spinning anymore."
Hey, you got any of that bread left?
Sure, she gives you like one little bite of bread that she left.
So I in front of Pog, I bite in the bread on. You stabbed me for this.
I didn't hit.
I like to think he's muttering, "I'll stab you again with that mouth."
So Ula tells Pog, "You stabbed him?"
You know, at the very least, they secretly fist bump each other and laugh.
Damn gnomes.
So yeah, so now these blades are no longer spinning as the lever's up. And y'all see Lord Barry, and he's a nice shade of bright blue.
What happened to you?
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
now
Lord Blueberry.
Lord Smurfberry.
Don't ask.
Leave you
Oh,
alone for 2 minutes.
Lord Blueberry, why so blue?
I hear blue is new. Is like a new thing. It's all the rage.
So as you get over here and you get a little further from the whoosh of the waterfall, um, you can start to hear some voices uh, from the other end of this hallway. They're in Gnomish, and sounds like a male and a female, and they seem to be arguing. Lord Barry, you said you understand Gnomish, right? So
Can I hear him?
You can hear as you kind of work your way around the corner, you can hear somebody say something about a sanity ray, and or male voice say something about a sanity ray, and then you hear the female voice say that that's dumb. Instead, they should make a straight jacket. And this kind of argument seems to be going on back and forth as you work your way closer to the room up the steps.
I like the sanity ray idea.
Maybe we should announce our presence before just popping in.
No, too
Yeah,
late.
before I go in, I'm like, uh, hello, in English, hello, friends. I like the sanity ray idea. And dinner's almost ready.
Sanity ray is a stupid idea, and she turns and looks at you, and she's like, "Oh,
Yeah, I'm a
who,
little,
who,
I'm a little blue right now.
who are you?"
I am Lord Barry. I've come looking for Fizzle Dib and Dabbledob. Princess Zena sent us, and also we're to tell you that dinner's almost ready.
They kind of seem a little standoffish at first. They kind of back up a little bit as you kind of
And these are
explain
my
that to
brave
them.
adventurers. We come from Flan. Was it Flan?
Van Dylan.
Vandalin.
Fandelver. Fendelin. We came from Fendelin.
Hmm. Oh yeah, and Lord Barry, you heard them say something about curing King Korbaz.
King Court boss?
Hmm. And
Is that like? Do I understand what that means?
the name of the king. They mentioned the name of
Oh,
the
King.
king. Yeah,
King. Okay.
yeah.
I thought. Yes, I hear the king is locked up in his room. Princess Anna was not very happy.
Um, yeah. Uh, so they look like this looks like an invention room, like a workshop,
Yes, craft shop. Yes.
craftsman shop, whatever you want to call it. And they're like, so y'all are adventurers?
Yes. We also hear you have a shapeshifter problem.
They look at each other,
Um,
kind of grinning, and they're like, "Indeed, we do." Um, and y'all seem like the kind that could really help us with that. Is that something y'all could help with?
what do you need done?
Well, some people have gone missing. It's been a while, and the king is kind of paranoid now because he thinks he saw something, but he's not sure. And we all think that there's a shapeshifter milling about and might be responsible for the disappearances.
So, how do you suggest we find a shapeshifter?
You're just gonna have to search every room.
Yes, but we don't even know like anyone here could be a shapeshifter. We don't know. How do we know who's a shapeshifter and who's not?
Did they give us their name? Sorry.
Yeah, they were like, "Sorry, I'm Ferblestib and I'm Dabbledop." You hear?
Oh, perfect. Just the people we're looking for.
Why were you looking for us?
This is sound us 10 minutes to look for you.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah, she brought us here. Actually, we're looking for a piece of technology or weaponry that would help us to defeat a dragon. We were told you're the people to ask.
They start talking to each other. It's like, well, we have the. Well, that might help.
They're both
I'm not
speaking
sure.
Gnomish, right?
Yeah, but they're kind of whispering to each other as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're not exactly sure. Um, for a dragon, he said.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we don't.
White Mountain in particular, I believe.
Yeah, we don't necessarily have anything specifically for a dragon, but they look at Lord Barry and they say, we've got stuff that might be able to help you specifically. And then they say, well, there's also. Oh yeah, yeah, there are a couple of things. And they say, hold on. And they open a chest and they dig through. And they pull out a pole of collapsing. And they say, this is a pole of collapsing. It's basically just a 10-foot pole, but it collapses into a 1-foot rod. They're like, you
This is
might
for
want to use
slaying
that and
dragons.
kind of poke around with it. That might help expose a shapeshifter. Does that sound good?
Sure. I extend the pole.
Who takes the pole of collapsing?
I
I'll let
think I do.
Barry take it if he's taking it.
I don't think Pathern has a common magic item yet,
I'm not taking it. I don't want a fucking pull. Fuck that.
right?
It's my favorite magic item.
I'm
Didn't
gonna
touch
look.
it.
No, it's fine. I had one before and I lost it twice.
I'm gonna look at Lord Barry and in Elvish say, "Are you getting a weird vibe from these guys?"
A little bit. So I take the pole, I extend it,
hmm
and I poke both of them.
Hey, watch it! They're like, now we're not going to tell you about the spell book that we were going to let you use.
Well, you told me check see if shapeshifters are around with the pole collapsing. If I poke them, right?
Well, now check everybody else then.
Okay, I poke everyone else with sticks.
Okay, now somebody poke him.
I poke myself with
poking back.
They say, no, somebody else has to poke you.
All right, I'll grab it and poke him.
How do I know this is working?
He didn't say ow, he just kept yakking. Poke him again, they scream.
I'll poke him really hard in the stomach.
Ow!
Okay, yeah. Okay, you're not a shapeshifter either.
Is that how I figured out? You poke people until they tell you ow? I didn't hear either you say ow.
We did, but it was in Gnomish.
I understand Gnomish, and you did not say ow.
Well, you were way over there and we're way over here, so you probably didn't hear it. I heard
I
it.
get closer and poke him.
I heard it when
I
she
poke
said
him
it.
again.
And then she says, and I heard when he said it.
I get closer, I poke him again.
Ow! Damn it. Stop it. Definitely not telling you about the spell book anymore.
Is the spellbook in that chest over there? Is he speaking common or gnomish?
You're speaking common now.
Is the spellbook in that chest over there? Pathran's facial features, well, not his features, his facial expression changes from nice guy to not nice guy.
They're like, it's our spell book. It's Nomengarde's community spell book. And no, that's not where it is.
So, well, what do we have to do to gain access to this spell book? And quit wasting our time, would you?
And they're like, hey, look, y'all are the guests here. Y'all should act like guests. We're just
just looking
telling
for-
you.
Do you normally poke your guests with 10-foot poles?
Do guests normally poke their hosts with 10-foot poles, and they both shoot dirty looks at Lord Barry?
I poked everyone with 10-foot pole because you told me to.
We told you that that's how it works. If you're gonna poke us, then poke everybody.
I am poking everyone.
Well,
just
now
saw
you
I
are.
poked everyone.
Now you are, but it seemed you had certain. It seemed like you had it against gnomes because you seem to only be poking us.
Well, I knew my friends. Unless they swapped out in the middle of the night when I wasn't paying attention.
Say enough with the poles, enough with the shapeshifters.
Let's keep going looking for shapeshifters.
Tell us more about this book, and I make an intimidation check.
And
I
they're
don't
like,
care
nope.
about books. I don't need no
We'll
stinky
tell you
book.
about
Let's
it
go.
after you take care of the shapeshifter.
Let's find the shapeshifter.
It's a spell book. It's Nomengarde's community spell book. And Fibblestib seems to get a little irritated now. No, wait, which one's the female?
Oh,
I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to figure out what's actually shapeshifter or not. I don't think I have any spells that would tell me that.
Dabbledob is not happy with you now. Pathrin, the female.
Dabbledob can dabble my dop.
All right. So Lord Barry, what'd you say, Pete?
I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to determine what's shapeshifter or not. None of my spells. I don't think are going to help.
You're still trying to figure out what?
Who is a shapeshifter or not?
Okay. So they just handed you a common magic item, so go ahead and add that to your list. If you're the one wielding it.
10-foot pole. 10-foot collapsing pole. For dancing.
Question. What would Sir Tarquin know about shapeshifters from his training?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Oh, bang!
Yeah. So you're thinking that shapeshifters come in the form of mimics and doppelgangers, right? And
Alright.
if it's a doppelganger, it may be really hard to figure out who it is. But if it's a mimic, then you'll know when you know. And the
Yeah.
10-foot collapsing pole might actually be useful at poking doors and objects, whatnot.
Question. Would I know if they're fiends or not?
Yeah. You mean the mimics and the doppelgangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know that they don't classify as fiend.
Okay. Just checking because otherwise I might be able to ping their location, but
I see.
no.
I think they're monstrosities or aberrations. Probably
Yeah,
monstrosities.
yeah, one of those.
So I say to Dabble Dup and Deeble Doop. Okay, we're going to go on looking for this shapeshifter. I'll maybe see you later if we survive. And this poll actually works.
And they're like, well, good luck. And they're like, yeah, once you take care of the shapeshifter, we can talk with the king and we can give you maybe some more things to help with your dragon problem.
Sounds like a plan. We're here to help.
All right. So you're going this way? Sorry. This way?
Yeah, I'm going left.
Okay.
It looks like
For
a
some
hallway,
reason,
but it's hard to tell.
yeah, for some reason I have the wrong thing selected. So
Before I leave, I'm going to turn to the gnomes and say, you two known each other a really long time, right?
yeah,
And you're good friends?
they look at each other, pause, and they're like, yeah.
Say, Dabbledob, what did Fibblestip get you for your birthday 2 years ago?
You know, I've been meaning to talk to him about that. She turns. You're kind of a jerk, you know? That gift kind of sucked really bad. And he turns like, what? But I thought. And they're like, they kind of stop and they're like, yeah, let's not talk about that. Not till our guests leave.
Just checking you're both who you say you are. If you can both confirm that story, then you should be alright. And I'll follow Lord Barry.
All right.
I hate y'all. This deal. I know what I'm doing with this poll tonight. Wait, no.
Gross!
All right, so you're going north?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I poke the door.
All right.
Nothing happens.
No.
I open the door.
Okay, and there's like a spell book on a pedestal there.
I wave at the guys. Hi.
They're like, oh, hey, Barry.
Looks like I came around. Going back.
All right.
I poke the door. Really hard.
Okay.
Does it say ouch?
It does not.
I check the door.
Okay. It seems to be locked. You also seem to there seems in Gnomish you see royal bedchambers next to the above the door.
Would this be the king's bedrooms? I'm like, lock door. Do we want to pick it or check with the gnomes over here to see if they'll open it for us, or just go on?
Check our other options first.
Sounds like a good plan. I poke the door.
All right, nothing happens.
I check it.
It is, I believe this one's locked also.
Any signs?
Yes. It's two signs. Actually, one is kind of covering up the other. One of them looks like a temp sign. The temporary sign says treasury.
I lift up the sign. What's it say underneath?
Princess Xana's bedchambers.
Oh, okay. I found the royal treasury / bedchamber.
Well, we have no reason to touch it. What's that way, Vera?
Yeah.
I
Winter,
don't
you
know.
see anything over there?
Checking. I see two huge double doors.
I poke them with my stick.
Neither of them yeeps.
I go up and I try to open them.
Yeah, they're not locked. Let's see.
Oh, it looks like the royal throne room.
Yep, that's exactly what this is.
I poke the thrones with my stick.
Oh my god.
Nothing happens.
Hmm. Nothing over here, guys. Anyone want to sit in the throne?
You read my mind.
Yep, nothing
Anybody
happened.
else feel like this place is slightly off?
Like, what do you mean by off? The smell of halfling or gnome?
No, like this is meant to be a whole community of gnomes. Yet we've only seen like 5.
I don't know how many gnomes are supposed to be in a city of gnomes.
Something strange is afoot for sure. I sensed it with the other two and mentioned it in Elvish to Lord Barry. Isn't it odd that they let us just wander around here and go into their throne room?
It is odd that you sat in their chair and you haven't been executed yet.
Oh,
Just saying.
Hope he executes me, big guy.
hey, fizzle dip, dabble dip. There were 2 locked doors in back there. I wanted to check those rooms for any shapeshifters. Can someone unlock them for me?
Oh, well, we can't. One of them's the king's chambers, and he's barricaded himself in. He's not coming out.
Okay.
But yeah, we can. If you're gonna check the treasury, then yeah, we can unlock that for you. Fibblestib comes over here and unlocks the door. And he says, "Yeah, just go right on in, check it out. Be careful though, and try not to get greedy or whatever."
Yeah, yeah.
So in this room, you can tell it's like Princess Xana's room on one part of it, but it's all been kind of pushed to one side.
Yep.
And
Like when you move out, your parents turn your bedroom into the exercise room or something, right?
yeah, so now it looks like maybe Fibblestib and Dabbledob are like all their overflow junk and contraptions that they're making. They kind of throw them in here.
I poke everything with a stick.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So
2 hours
there's
later,
there's gizmos, you poke them. Gears, you poke them. small twisted bits of metal and scrap. Um,
I would like to sneak kind of back down to the main room where the two gnomes are,
mhm,
and from around the corner, just listen in on their conversation and see if they do anything suspicious.
sure.
You don't know Mish?
No, I don't. But if their vocal patterns change, or they start whispering about something or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah, no, they're still they seem to be going at first they kind of are arguing over apparently they're still arguing over the birthday present from 2 years ago. That was kind of a painful memory for Dabbledob that Sir Tarkin kind of brought back to the surface. And apparently there were some unresolved issues revolving that gift and Dabbledob's expectations. And
I like
Ferbalstib
how much detail you put into this.
Ferbalstib appears to be like now referring to Sir Tarkin as that human.
Oh, jeez, human. Wow.
And yeah, kind of sounds like
Dark.
disdainful when he refers to that human. Uh, and
Sorry,
then
he's
and then it
referring
kind
to
of from
who
there it
exactly?
kind of reverts back to the whole what should we do about the king, and then uh, they start arguing back and forth like they seem to be when y'all first approach them.
So I figure eventually I'm done poking everything, right? Didn't find anything in there, I'm sure.
Yeah, you did find a clockwork amulet in there.
I investigate the clockwork amulet.
So it looks like a little copper amulet with tiny gears. Um, when you put it to your ear, you can hear faint ticking and whirring noises coming from within.
Mm, should I bother identifying this?
And leave it till later.
Actually, I probably can't identify because I don't have the material components for identify yet.
Okay.
Right. I haven't saved up enough money for that. So I can either bring it back to the gnomes and ask them what it is, or I can just leave it. I'm not that concerned about it.
Okay.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
It's not ours to take.
Okay, I'll just leave it.
Okay.
That was an interesting mechanical contraption you had in there. What was it? The whirling medallion thing, did you?
Oh, the clockwork amulet. Yeah, we
Yeah.
would ask the king. We'll ask the king if you can have that once you take care of the shapeshifter.
What does it do?
Um, they go through this huge long existential process, discussion about uh, something about a box and a cat and whether or not the cat is dead or not, and then from there it just devolves into further um, gobbledygook and nonsense. They say something about Schrodinger's equation and quantum theory, etc.
As they continue, I walk away.
You walk
I'm like,
away.
I'm
You
sorry.
walk away as they're explaining how it works.
I'm sorry I asked.
So
What's going on here?
as you approach this room, you hear a lot of wood being sawed. It's very dim. And you
Well, good thing my cloak is lit, isn't
it is.
it?
So you see sneaping gnomes. And you also see several more beds that are not occupied.
Well, I'm assuming if they're sleeping and they're alive, they're sawing wood. I'm assuming none of them are a shapeshifter. Is that a pretty good assumption to make?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, in the interest of you not starting a war with the gnomes, yes.
And then I step out here and I notice we're at a dead end. So I think we've
Yeah.
run out of place to go. Where else could we find a shapeshifter? Maybe the stairwell back in the first room that we started? Maybe I could poke some barrels or what is it? What else is there to poke around here? Mushrooms? Guys, I think it's time to huddle up. What do we do next?
There was a stairwell in the kitchen.
There's a stairwell in the kitchen. There was a room full of barrels and a room full of mechanical. I'm going to ask these two about the room with the two mechanical contraptions with multiple legs and stuff.
Okay.
What
So
do they
you
know
go
about that?
back and they're like, "Oh, you're talking about the barrel crabs."
Yeah, those things.
Oh yeah, we use those to. They're kind of like forklifts. We use them for hauling around the large barrels that we have in storage in the nearby room.
Are they? Do you manually control them or are they
Yeah, you just
magically
climb inside and
automated?
you can move around.
So they won't attack us if we get near them, right?
What's that? No, no, no.
Unless
You control them
unless they're
once you're
shapeshifters.
inside. Well,
Well,
yeah, this is true.
Are there
okay.
any hidden passageways or chambers that may not be obvious to us where you think this creature could be hiding?
No, I mean, when I'm not, or when Oren went missing, he said something about going to get some. He was, stacking some of the barrels, but I don't. There aren't any hidden passages over there.
Oh, that's great. Maybe we should go check out the barrels then, guys.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Let's check out the barrel room.
What about
And
those?
hey, I look at the gnomes. Sorry, I got a little agitated earlier. I'm quick to temper sometimes, so sorry about that.
Where is Lord Barry?
Oh, I'm heading back to the barrel room. Should
Okay.
I go back?
So as you walk over there, it appears like, give me yeah. You all of a sudden feel the again. It looks
What
like
the hell?
somebody has lowered the lever, and the blades are active again.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. I just didn't want anyone coming behind us.
Oh, did you do that? Okay. I switch the lever. I poke him. I poke him. You sure you're not a shapeshifter?
I'm sure.
You nearly got me killed.
You nearly got yourself killed a few times, brother.
Well, that is true. I am kind of out of my depth sometimes around here. This is a weird world you guys live in. Hey Dip, hey Doc.
Hey,
Still looking for him.
Ula says, "You got any more of that bread left?"
You only gave me one bite. I thought you had lots of bread.
Damn it, that's right. Pog, you got any more bread? No, that was my last piece.
Hey guys, has anyone come through here since we've been here?
No. They haven't even called for dinner yet.
Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Is it past dinner time?
Ula says they probably had to bake more bread because of the guests. That's why it's taking longer.
Maybe.
And then Pog turns and shoots y'all a dirty look. And then you can hear his stomach growling as you walk away.
You can have my bread, Pog. But I would eat it, just so you know.
So Pog's like, yeah, I'll just wait. Ula's like, come on, Pog, you can wait. He's like, well, you couldn't wait. Well, that's different. How is that
So I
different?
go to the barrel.
It's like you had bread.
I just walk away from them.
All right.
I go to the barrel room. Is
Okay.
everyone else here? Where is everyone? I start poking barrels.
Okay, which one are you gonna poke?
Bottom left, and I'll go around. I'll make a circuit.
All right. Go ahead and stand in front of the barrel you're gonna poke.
Oh, it's 10-foot pole, right?
Yeah, but stand in front of the barrel you're gonna poke.
I am 10 feet away from it.
So that would be 10 feet away from it.
Okay, maybe.
All right, you poke it. It's just a barrel.
I move on. Poke. And I keep going until I find something that's not a barrel. Or I run out of barrels.
So you poke the next one,
Yeah.
and let's see. Um, this one sounds like a little bit hollow when you tap it, like it's only half empty.
But it
Also,
still sounds like a barrel.
yeah, you notice that this one has a spigot, and so does this one.
Dude, are some of them don't have spigots?
This one has a spigot, and so does this one. None of the other ones have spigots.
Okay.
So
So I poke the next one.
um, this one also seems to be half empty.
I poke the next one. I'm just gonna keep poking until I find something that doesn't sound like a barrel.
That one seems like it's very empty.
Are there any that were able to stand up and maybe remove the lid, or
Yeah, which one are you gonna try to stand up?
the first one that I can lift? I guess from the bottom left-hand corner all the way around the room.
Okay, so this one, this one's mainly full,
It's
and
kind of hard to open a sealed barrel
it,
unless you.
so it's kind of hard to stand it up, right?
Yeah, so if I can't stand it up, then I won't be opening it.
Okay.
And I won't be opening it if it's not possible for me to open either. So
Okay. So then the next one, it seems like it's half full, half empty, and there is a spigot.
can I stand it up?
Give me a strength check. Beat a 14. Oh, yeah. It seems like you might be able to, if you get Lord Barry to help you, you might be able to get to stand up.
Mind lending a hand, Lord Barry? I'm we're trying to check all these barrels, right? Are you gonna just poke it with your stick?
What are you looking for? I've been told to poke them with a stick. I figure that's good enough, right?
I mean,
What are we looking for specifically?
shape changers are changing into barrels now.
Yes, but I'm sure if I poke them with a stick, they wouldn't sound like a barrel, right?
Hey, Sir Tarkin, you mind lending me a hand here?
Sure.
Okay. I'm trying to just figure out what we're trying to get out of this.
Well, we're here to search this room with all these barrels, right? So an obvious
I wanna
hiding
keep-
place is in the barrel, I think.
Oh, you think someone might be inside there?
Well, there's
Maybe.
bodies missing. You know, maybe there's some bodies in the barrels. I don't know.
Now I'm getting where you're coming from. Okay. Well, they're doing that. I'm going to continue poking the barrels.
Okay. So you're poking that one now?
Yeah, and then the next one,
All right.
next
So
one. Until I run something that's not true.
all right. So you poke that one, and all of a sudden you hear as it shifts,
Oh.
and it starts to move towards you. It jolts towards you. And go ahead and roll initiative.
This is what I was looking for, guys. I think those notes might actually been on something.
Has everybody got their initiative on the board?
Initiative I.
All right. It's Pathran, you're up first.
Okay. Oh shit! Shape changers are turning into barrels now. Sorry, man, my bad. And then I will collapse to about there, and use my bonus action to, I guess, draw my bow and then take a shot.
Okay.
It's a free action. Draw your bow.
Perfect.
That's a
Uh,
miss.
that,
What was that, Patrick?
I was gonna say 9, but you answered my question. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Vera is up, but Vera, you're kind of outside the room, right?
And I'm gonna walk up and go, guys, what is going on? And go, what the hell?
Kill it.
Shapeshifters. We're told about these things, guys.
So what's Vera doing? Just saying what the hell?
I'm gonna try to wait. How hurt does Parthern look?
I'm full.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll try to. Which barrel is it? This one.
It's this
The one, the token.
The mimic shaped one over here.
Oh yeah, I'm too far away to do this. I'll just hold action to do a burning hand if it gets too close. Too far away. So I'll just hold an action to do a burning. Did you all catch that?
You don't have a rain spell?
Uh, uh, No, I took inflict wound.
Okay.
Wait, so you're holding a burning hands?
Yeah. Which is 15 feet cone.
Isn't Burning Hands like a level 1 spell?
Yeah.
You should never hold level 1 spell.
All
Hold
right.
hold a cantrip if you can.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I do have a cantrip, Sacred Flame.
There you go.
That
Forgot about
range, you
that.
can hit with that right now.
Oh, really?
It's a very small flame.
Oh wow!
It's more like a sacred candle light.
All right. So sacred candlelight comes down on the mimic. Sir Tarkin.
Alright, I'm going to move forward and take a swing with the longsword.
That's gonna hit.
And you know what happens when a paladin hits? Smite!
So that is 19 points of
19.
damage. All right.
And that's going to go.
So you smack this guy with your longsword and call forth some holy fire or whatever at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Danley, you see Sir Tarkin charge towards this barrel with teeth.
So I'm gonna go over there and use my short sword.
Okay. So where are you moving to?
Hold up, hold up. Right here. Is that okay?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
All right. So 21 will hit.
8 piercing.
All right. Okay. So that's right. I forget.
Are Ready flurry of blows. That's 2 unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let me check something. Mm,
Oh, but I was armed. Never mind.
Well, no, that's your first attack, which you can make with the sword. Flurry
Oh,
of blows basically lets you use your bonus action to make 2 unarmed strikes.
oh, okay.
okay. All right.
But you have to use your attack first. You can't use your action to dash
Yeah.
and then make a flurry of blows. You have to make an attack first before you can flurry.
Right. So now you can do your 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay. So I will unarmed. Okay, so I just I guess I smack it with my fist.
Hmm. Oh, that's a crit. So another 6 points of bludgeoning. And then a second attack. A 10 misses. So So one of the two unarmed strikes hit. All right. And then it's the Mimic's turn. He's got Sir Tarkin and Danley near him. So 1-2 is Danley, 3-4 is Sir Tarkin. Sir Tarkin, you're gonna get what's going on here? So I'm trying to figure out. So the mimics are sticky, right?
Yeah.
So Danley, I think you need to make a DC 13 athletics or acrobatics check, your choice, whichever one's higher, because your fist might be sticking to it. And the same for Sir Tarkin for your
Yeah,
sword,
because I attacked it.
and the same for Danley's. So the first one, Danley, is for your short sword, and the second one is for your fist. Okay, so Danley, your short sword sticks to the mimic. Sir Tarkin, you are managed to pull your longsword away, and Danley, you managed to pull your fist away from the mimic. But yeah, your short sword is stuck to the mimic. And Lord Barry, I think you might need a roll also for your pull of collapsing.
Oh yeah. Um, acrobatics, athletics.
Yeah, either one. Okay, so yeah, so the pole collapsing, Danley's short sword are stuck to the mimic, right?
Yes.
Okay. And now it's gonna bite Sir Tarkin. Um Oh wait, I got a choice of either pseudopod or bite. Alright, let me just do pseudopod on Sir Tarkin, see if Sir Tarkin gets stuck to him. That's a
Oh
miss.
no.
Alright. So now it's Lord Barry's turn. Sorry about that. I was trying to clarify the mimic stats. Okay, sorry. Lord Barry, you're up.
So I am going to mind sliver. I imagine these things probably have terrible intelligence.
Alright. Intelligence save is bad. So it
So
fails.
three psychic damage and it has. Let me go back to the spell. It has 1d4 from its next saving throw taken away.
Okay.
So maybe a candle of light or something.
Alright, Pathrin.
I would like to move and perch on top one of these barrels.
Okay. Which one?
The one that I know is for sure not going to transform into something. And I would like to shoot.
Okay. An 11 misses.
And that will be my turn.
Alright. Vera.
Vera's word.
Now you get a bonus on your your divine radiance, whoever, if you use it on them.
Okay. I think
I'm not sure if that's what you plan doing, but
she's gonna move forward towards Sir Tarkin, and then she's gonna use a sacred flame on it again.
Okay.
Whoops, that spared a die.
He'll take it. Okay. Sacred Flame, deck save. 21.
Dang.
Minus,
yeah, I think
minus
mine.
1d4.
I think that's gonna help.
19.
Still saves.
So
All right.
I don't think it's gonna help.
So the mimic deflects your sacred flame with Danley's short sword. Sir Tarkin.
All right, I can take a swing with the longsword.
That's gonna hit.
And that's going to smite.
This is why you got your short sword stuck in it. You smite too hard, you got it stuck right in there.
I didn't get my sword stuck. I've got a longsword.
Well, I thought you got your sword stuck or something.
No,
Never mind.
Danley did.
No, that's mine. Yeah.
So that's 18 points.
Yeah.
All right, now you got to roll again to see if you get your sword stuck.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
God damn it,
This
Pete,
one
you
got-
jinxed it.
You're cutting too deep, man. You're cutting too deep.
Free action, I'll pull a javelin out.
All right. Danley, you're up, and you don't have a short sword.
Oh,
Good thing she's a monk and doesn't really need one.
can I smack it with my staff?
Yep. 14 hits.
I imagine when you hit it with your staff goes tweet tweet.
It goes. It makes one of those. No, it sounds like a.
Caw!
Yeah. No. Yeah. Like I was gonna say, caw, or maybe one of those eagle sounds. So the quarterstaff comes smashing down onto the mimic, finally destroying it.
I get to keep my stuff. Did it take my sword? Oh my!
No, it's all there. It all gets everything that got stuck to it gets released.
Okay, good.
As it just kind of falls back dead.
I yank my whole collapsing off it, and I poke the next barrel.
And it belches out 2 gnome skeletons.
Ew.
Wait, it belches out?
Well, she smashed it, and whatever when she smashed it, it falls, rips open, and you can see the remains of 2 gnomes that are long since deceased, or several days deceased. So yeah, you
So
can
unless
continue to check the rest of the barrels, but they're all legit barrels at this point.
sweet. Can't be too sure. If there's one, there could be two.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm still surprised. I'm kind of expecting Danley to start digging into the barrels.
How do you know she hasn't already sort of filled her wineskin up with it?
No need. I have my rum.
She doesn't like mushroom alcohol. It just doesn't sit with her well.
Mhm.
You got that right. I was just being courteous.
Just as I
Come
get
on,
to the door, I'm
who?
going to realise, run back, grab my longsword, and then head back out.
All right. And just then, y'all see Xana come running. She's like, "Oh, hey guys, dinner's ready. Y'all want to
Hey,
come back
cool.
to the dining room and join everybody? I'm gonna go ahead and get everybody
Before
else."
before we do that, I don't like to upset your stomach and make your meal less desirable, but we found a mimic and um, found two of your dead compatriots.
She kind of, you see the smile kind of melt away from her face. She goes running past you, and then you hear her scream. Um, yeah, she's kind of distraught at this point.
I try my best to console her, however I can. I don't know how.
Okay.
Do I need to do like a insight check or something, or
Um,
persuasion
you
maybe?
can do like a persuasion check. Yeah, we'll call it persuasion, but it's really just a
Not great, but
not great.
reasonable.
But yeah, you kind of are able to soothe her, get her to compose herself. She's kind of having a hard time. But she manages to kind of keep it together, pull it together, thanks to you. And she says, "Well, this." She says, "Well, thank you." Finally, and she says, "I guess I can go talk to my father, the king, and convince him to come out. It sounds like he's been
Were,
cooped up."
were there only two people missing? Have you found out?
Yeah, there's only two people missing.
Good, good.
Um, yeah, let me go let the king know. I'll see you back at the dining room, she says. She kind of goes and disappears. You can tell that there's a lot more somber mood as she walks away. And do y'all go to the dining room and let everybody know as well what happened?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on the way, I'm going to turn to Lord Barrion and just say, "Friend Lord, you have the tact and diplomacy of a builder.
Huh? I thought I did a pretty good job.
Could have broken easier."
So everybody gathers for dinner. Eventually, Xana shows up with King, and she introduces her father to everybody. Everybody, this is King Korbaz. Everybody kind of stands in when the king walks in.
It's just stand and bow.
But he stands and
Same.
bows. And then he says, "I understand I have you to thank for not just keeping my daughter safe on her travels, but also for stopping the creature that has plagued our kingdom and has killed two of our people."
It was nothing.
Yes, yes, we have quite a good ragtag group of people here. We try to do as much good as we can.
He says, "Well, I invite you to stay overnight. You can rest here before you continue your journey, your travels. Um, and I do understand that you need some assistance for Dragon." He says, "So feel free to take the clockwork amulet."
Great. That's great news. Thank you, King.
And and also there is a hat of wizardry that they present to you as well.
Excellent.
When the hell's
Too
that?
kind.
So a hat of wizardry gives you a chance once a day. You can use it as a spell focus, but you can use it once a day in addition to it gives you a chance to cast any wizard cantrip not on your list. And Fibble Stab and Dabble Stop also invite you to. They show you the spell book, which you previously discovered on your own.
Amazing. It sounds like Lord Barian scored.
Lord Barian
Yeah,
did
kind of.
score. So I'll tell you what spells are in that spell book in case you want to copy them down. They are. Oh, shit, I just lost the page. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. I'm gonna mute real quick.
I don't really need a new spell focus because I already have
No,
one.
it's not a spell book. They're inviting you while you stay overnight to copy the spell book.
Spell focus says one
Oh, okay.
from the hack.
So
Yeah,
the spells are burn. I'm gonna just write them down.
but I think it costs money to copy over spells, right?
You can borrow money if you need it.
I'm talking a lot of money. I think to copy these spells over.
It all
Like I
depends
think
on
hundreds
which
of
ones
pages.
you want to copy, right? You may not want to copy off all of them. So that's the list of, while you're staying overnight, you can copy one or more off, whatever the rules say. I can't remember what the rules say for. I think most of those are
I
first
think
level spells, anyways.
I think it's half price if they're part of my school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any of those that you want to copy?
Burning Hand. Detect Magic already have. Identify already have. Mage Armor already have. Magic Missile would probably be nice. Shield already have. Sleep by. Don't have it.
It's 50 gold per level of spell. So if it's first level spell, it's 50 gold.
I think all of those are first level.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah, I
are.
think we're all good. Let's see. Is it half price if I know the school or not?
Yes, if it's in your school, whichever your school is.
Well, if he's Blade Singer, I don't think that counts as school for the purposes of half price spells. I'm not sure though.
Let me check.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think I have a school, right? So all my spells are full price, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think we could really afford it. We don't have the money for it. Like I guess we're getting paid for this mission, but I'm not sure when we're getting paid. Probably not now, right? Probably not until we get back to town, right?
Right.
Aaron?
So I think I'm just going to have to offer them, say thanks, but I can't really afford to do that.
Okay. What's your question, Michael?
We're stopping at 9, right?
Yeah, and we're already past 9. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. So y'all can so y'all spend the night here, and when we come back, we can discuss what happens after that.
All right.
Because I think Xana, wants to just give y'all a proper tour of the place and whatnot, or just make sure y'all feel. They're also trying to convince her to stay, so she's undecided whether or not she should leave with y'all or stay. So
Awesome. Well, thanks for the game, guys. I had a lot of fun.
Yes, thank
all
you.
Yeah.
right,
Right.
so that's it for the stream.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody.